Show.
Everyone, hello friends. You're welcome to Queen's World Show. I'm Adiola Adetoye.
I'm Shola Jegede.
Don't be quick to assume. This show is not just for teenagers. It's for everyone that surrounds them, which includes the members of the family, the church, the society, government, and even you.
Yes, it's a world where everyone has a role to play in building a godly generation for a greater tomorrow.
Yes, for those who have been joining us on this show, I'm sure you've been having a wonderful and beautiful experience. And last week was not an exception. It was a very, very wonderful one, and I enjoyed it. I'm sure you also enjoyed it. So we'll do a short recap of what we had last week for those that were not around with us. How easy is it to move on?
It's easier said than done. And if you've not been there, you wouldn't know how it feels. And being sexually abused is an awful experience. It's a trauma that never leaves the person until there's an intervention, like I said last time we spoke about this. One that is a sexual abuse victim usually gets to two extreme ends.
You're welcome back. I'm sure you've been able to pick up so that we can flow together during this episode.
How do you handle the psychological and the traumatic and the emotional effects sexual abuse brings at the end of the day?
You know, there are different ways. You see a professional therapist, you say therapist, and when I mean a therapist, not just someone who says I have a therapist. It has to be not, I don't mean a motivational speaking therapist. I mean a therapist, if possible a clinical psychologist. You understand? So, because these are professionals, they know the button to press. They know what to tell you, and I'm not even talking about a pastor now, or except if the pastor is that also professional. Because you know sometimes we say God, I believe in God, I'm a Christian, and I'm going to that spiritual aspect also. But since your question was psychological and emotional, you know, you need to talk to. That's why we have psychologists. So you need to, or psychiatrists, you need to talk to one of them who will help you rearrange back, because like a layman will say, a bolt has been loosened. So they need to tighten it back for the mind to work, you know, to be. Now it might not still be easy for some people to just end it up with a psychologist or, you know, a therapist. Some people might still need that spiritual aspect, because you know God is the creator of the whole being. So He knows whatever has been damaged, and He knows how to fix it. So the aspect of God is not still, you know, like our counselor, some things, you know, but you're talking to non-Christians also. You don't just slam them with just go with God, because you might not even know how to get to God, you might not even know how to reach God. So now, you need to get to that point where you have to know that, you know, the abuser has moved on.
Okay.
The abuser
has moved on.
You need to tell yourself that I need to move on. This person might not even know he has done that thing. You're right to say say a proverb. The one who defecates will forget, but the one who packs will never forget. So the guy who did that thing, or the lady who introduced you to that pervasive way of life, might have moved on, and might have not. The person might have moved on, and they may not even remember in their life that thing happened. If you told them that you did this, they're like, really? But you know, you get. So you need to talk to yourself that I need to move on. And now getting to that point means, once you get to that point, you need to find someone you can trust, that you can talk to, that can help you. Because it can be losing if you found the wrong person to talk to, And if you are very unlucky, the person you are talking to is a news spreader, and it spreads them because if you are not healed and your news is being spread, especially when it comes to that aspect, it brings another baggage into your life. You can only be able to talk about it when you have been healed. And we have some exception people that it is God who healed them. It was God who healed me. I've been healed straight away before I even began to see a therapist, or I think God just helped me. So it might not be, so I don't want to use myself as enthusiastic for everyone, because I will say I'm an exception to the rule. So but generally what you need to do is that the abuser has moved on. You need to move on. Now you're a Christian, or you need God to help you. If you know it's not easy for you to move on your own, of which is usually not easy, you need to allow God. Then, as God is healing the spiritual and the psychological aspect, you might need to be using some supplements like antidepressants, stuff as for depression or for those who have gone suicidal. Because a lot of people, trust me, because of this. Let's say he was depressed, you might be wondering what's making this person depressed. This person has money, this person has this person. A lot of things could make him go depressed. This is one of them, because there's a burden they want to share, but they don't even know if the person I'm talking to can even keep it or can even understand. Can you even understand? So, it's huge, but like you said, talk to yourself. The person has moved on, you need to move on. Find someone you can trust and talk to the person. Find a professional that can handle it. Because if you're telling everybody will tell everybody, and before you know it,
news is all around.
Instead of you getting better, you're getting worse. But if you talk to a professional who knows that this is what he or she has signed to do, they know how to handle it, and they won't just be going about telling everybody this is what person just told me. You understand? So find someone like that you can, like I said, you don't need to be lucky. How do I know who to trust? How do I know who is a professional? Yeah, like we mentioned some of those names last week. Last time we talked about it. So you can meet this organization, these NGOs, these bodies, and talk to them. So they can also help. Because I'm sure they have these aspects of counseling and so you need to move on. Then you need to know that for the fact that this person offended you doesn't mean every other person, every other species should suffer for it. So you don't carry that thing on. So you have to deal with the person and the new person that's coming into your life, because that person also has stories to tell. So if he's misbehaving to you based on what his or her own ex to have done to him, or someone had done to him or her, you won't like it. Nobody likes to be treated based on what the ex of their partner has done to them. So also you don't do to your partner what your ex did to you. You get what I'm trying to say. So now, since it's a teenagers program, for teenagers, they need to open up to, because if you're a teenager, I suppose in this digital world, they should have access to these things we're talking about, how to get to these people. So you need to just call them. If you don't have your parents, you don't have anyone around you that you think you can talk to, who will trust you, just go to any of these NGO bodies and talk to them. They will handle it properly, and they might even need to counsel the parents. Because now it might not be only the child they will be counseling, they will have to counsel.
Also need to be supportive.
Yeah, so parents that you guys need to watch this guy, because he stays or she stays with you more than
later. So
handle him or her now before this guy becomes an independent being, because that would be very difficult. So at teenage years, what I'll prefer is that you find some of these bodies, you talk to them. Or you find an elderly person, maybe your elder sister, older brother, an aunt, an uncle, maybe in the church, somebody you have watched and you know that this person has integrity. You can talk to the person and you need to move on.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much. You've really done a lot. You've really done a lot. And do you have any other thing you want to tell our teenagers, our parents outside there, just in conclusion of the whole matter?
Okay, someone asked if it wasn't too dangerous to confront an abuser, and this is what I have to say. If it's a serial abuser, it might not be good or advisable to confront such a person. Just go and report the person, because it's not once or twice the person has been doing it. So, but for preventive measures, as a parent, once your child tells you about how someone or another adult is behaving towards them, you could, at that point, you could still talk to them and like, my child tells me I'm doing this, please stop it. Or you take your child away from the person, and then the person knows indirectly somehow that you have known the person's gimmick, so that the person knows that whatever he wants to do or whatever plan he has in the future, he doesn't have to bring it to reality, because he would have known it. So that's the balance I want to bring to it. So, but for someone that has been abused and you think you cannot move on, I want to tell you that you can move on. You can actually move on. You can live a beautiful life that those who abused you or those who knew your story that you were abused will see you and will never believe you went through such horrible experience. You can be the person God wants you to be. Remember, God created you in His image, and He has a plan for you, and the plans are of good and not of evil, to give you a future. So focus on that future God has for you, and find help on how to get those things. And the first thing I would say to you, you need to find God. You know, God promised you those things, and you need to find Him to give you, you know, to make you achieve or realize those things. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you have a life, you have a future that God has proposed for you, and you can live it irrespective of whatever abuse you have gone through. Now, forgive yourself, because it's not your fault. You know, okay, if you have been hitting yourself hard, you have been blaming yourself, you have been saying, it's my fault, I did this, I didn't do that, that was why the person abused me. I want to let you know that it's not your fault that you were raped, it's not your fault that you were abused. The person has issues within herself. So you're just a victim of circumstance that happened, probably of neglect or, you know, of naivety, of innocence, of things like that. So get that to you, like, it's not your fault, then move on, forgive that person. It might not be easy. That's when you need to ask God to help you forgive the person, so that it helps your healing also. Then if you might need to find a psychologist or a therapist who will help you, you know, tell you some things you need to do, tell you some, you know, how to be, you know, to just guide you through that journey while God is doing His toll on you. You might need to take some, you know, counsel, you know, advice and stuff like that. You need to do all those things. You need to find someone you can confide in, you can talk to. All these professionals are people you can talk to, your pastor, your someone that can talk to. So you have a beautiful life. You can live it, you can achieve it. Just believe God. Go to the cross, and He will help you overcome the trauma and give you a better and beautiful life.
Thank you very, very much, ma'am. You've really done a lot for us, and I'm sure our viewers too have been blessed by your words. And I'm sure they will take actions too.
So.
And to the viewers, thank you for staying tuned with us. Thank you for joining us in this beautiful, beautiful episode. I'm sure you have a lot of notes written down already, and an action plan. Yes, because that is very, very important.
And if you have any other question or you have any information to get across to us, there's always our contact on the screen.
Yes, we have our contact on the screen. You can mail us, you can send us SMS, you can even call us. You want to talk to our guests, you want to talk to other people. I told you we are not alone. We have a lot of people you can share your heart with. Are you a parent? You have a child that's been abused? You can always reach out to us. We can link you up to therapists, link you up to people that can help you spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. So thank you for staying tuned with us. And don't forget, you contribute your quota,
I contribute to mine,
and together we build a godly generation for a greater tomorrow. Thank you.